Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, you're never enough? Hey guys, it's John here in the studio on a wonderful gray day outside. Wind is blowing. It's in the high 60s. It's just a wonderful day. I'm very, very happy to be making this video for you. Unworthiness. Religion makes us feel unworthy, but the wound of unworthiness is not your truth. It's a lie that you were taught. And today we're going to unravel it. Everyone at some point in their life has struggled with not being enough. At some point. Religion, family, society are the sources of these ideas that we're told that we're not worthy. We're born in original sin. You've got brothers and sisters who like to use sarcasm and make you feel less than. You have friends and classmates who try to feel like they're superior to you by making you feel less than. And that idea taken into yourself creates a breeding ground for unworthiness. The wound is the place where the light enters you. That's a quote from Rumi. The wound is the place where light enters you. It's when we come to that space to realize that we are feeling unworthy, and we come to take that space of unworthiness and say, no, I am worthy. I am the light. And when you lean into that expression of that, what happens is you literally create this new expansion of self. The wound is the place where the light enters you because the wound was the starting point where you came to the experience that you can make change. Where did all this unworthiness come from? Well, religion, as I said original sin, eternal judgment. Family says that your love is doled out to you depending upon your performance. I can't tell you how many people I've spoken to who literally felt like they could never do enough because their parents were pushing them hard. Society tells that your worth is productivity, appearance, or achievement. Children at a young age are taught to earn gold stars of approval, and if they don't, they get upset. They get worried that they didn't achieve a gold star because they're not worthy, because they couldn't do it or whatever. And that creates a foundation of unworthiness. There is a lie that is counter to the truth. There's a lie that you must earn worth. The truth is you were born worthy. Joshua said the kingdom of heaven is within you, and Buddha said you yourself as much as anybody deserve your love. So in that idea is this concept of worthiness is a fascinating construct because it all comes from the mind of man. I believe that we're all one with God. Joshua believed that too when he said, the Father and I are one, and you must become one with me as I am the Father, and the kingdom of heaven is within you, and ye are gods. It literally said that the power of it all is within you. If you're one with God, ask yourself this simple question. If you believe you're one with God, what part of God isn't worthy? And the answer is simple. There's no part of God that isn't worthy. It's only the perception of our worth that comes from the mind of man that affects our outcome. You are divine. And this concept of unworthiness blocks your growth. It creates cycles of guilt and shame. It prevents your authentic self from being expressed into the world. The idea of being an unworthy sinner means we're approaching God as a beggar, not as a co-creator. And this leads to constant striving instead of being present in the now and expressing your divinity in this very moment. So let's shift the lens. Worth is not a goal, it's a starting point. You're already there. You're already worthy, and now you're just expanding your own chosen worth. Self-worth isn't arrogance. It's in alignment with truth. The concept of a candle needing to earn its light. No, a candle's already burning. It's already lit. It's already there. The fire's there. The experience is there. The light is there. The heat is there. The energy is there. It's there. It doesn't need to earn the light. It just is the light. If you could take every morning and just declare that you're enough, if you could just declare every day that you're enough, that would change your entire day because then you're not seeking to be more. If you decide you want to grow into something new and different, you get to choose that. And that's great. Oftentimes you just you catch your glimpse of yourself in the car door or in a mirror, and you take a second in those moments and create eye contact. Let yourself know that you're pretty cool, that you are already complete, you're already whole, and that you are unconditional love. Ask yourself, who taught me I wasn't enough, and were they right? And if you start to go back and you start to listen to the words from your memory that made you feel less than, you'll start to find out very quickly that those people were putting you down to make themselves feel worthy because they didn't feel worthy themselves. And now, a quick word from our sponsor. Coffee Time with John. This channel runs off coffee, so get your coffee and tea at johnsjoe.com. Release shame like it's an old teacher that has taught you all that it could teach you and has moved on. Release that shame, because shame is just unworthiness. I've done something wrong, so I'm not worthy. Embody the idea of being divine. Stand tall. Be proud. Breathe confidently. Don't worry about what the next person is going to say or when the next shoe will fall. This idea of holding on to those stories will lead you into this expression of just living into unworthiness. I grew up in a tough situation with my father, and I was made to feel like a worthless bum. In fact, I was told I was the worthless bum. That was my father's nickname for me, the worthless bum. It took a long time, and it took a lot of positive reinforcement from not only myself, but from others, doing Renaissance festivals where I got people who really just loved what I was doing. It let me know that I was enough. It let me become that place of worthiness. And I know I'm worthy, and I know I can do anything. And my belief that I know I can do everything means that I do everything. Many of my clients over the years have come to me with worthiness issues because of their own understanding from their religious upbringing or their parents. And day after day after day, I get emails of people who stepped into their own worthiness and discovered that they can do anything. They can create anything. They can experience anything. They let go of all of the conditions of control and negativity, and they come back to this idea that they are worthy. The flower doesn't prove its worth, it blooms. It shows you its brilliance. It shows you its radiance. It shows you its beautiful colors. So take this next week and just live into these ideas that you are worthy, that you are enough. Ask yourself, how would I love to live differently if I fully knew I was enough? And once you figure out how you would live differently, live it. Be the change you want to see in the world. Live into that moment, because all the power is yours, as it always has been, and as always will be. Unworthiness is a lie. Truth is innate worth. So stop trying to earn what you already are. Live into the now. Express your I amness. I am that I am. Didn't say you are that you are, he is that she is, or she is that she is. It says I am that I am. I am worthy. I am expressing worth. I am being the divinity within myself into the world and expressing it without. And no matter what anybody else thinks, I don't accept their judgment of anything less than my own divinity. And that's my thought on this. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.